Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the Lasham Daily Briefing for Friday, the 21st of November, 2025. We're starting off with the synoptic, as always, looking midnight last night. This high pressure still continuing to be the main or the largest feature on the charts at the moment. Still these lows up to the north, however, and quite a lot over the continent, with the occasional trough towards the south of the UK. By midday today, that high has moved a little bit more to the east, but we're starting to get these low pressures dropping down from Greenland and Iceland towards the UK, bringing with it a series of fronts in this particular occlusion here that looks as if it's going to encounter the UK in the next day or so. But for today, high pressure there, the closest isobar showing about 1028, so we'll be there or thereabouts in terms of pressure today. Slack isobars as well, so nice light winds, clear skies, and all in all a very pleasant day, hopefully. Just looking into the next few days, overnight, those isobars starting to tighten up a little bit, and into tomorrow, cold front there passing through our area of the country, with this low starting to come in now, pushing the high down, and then a fairly unsettled few days with lows centered over the UK into Monday and Tuesday next week. Back to today, the sat pick, as we can, or as said previously, expecting a nice blue day today, and that's what we can see here. Bit of cloud out to the west along the coast there, quite a lot of upper cloud on the west, but in the east and in most of the UK, they're nice and clear. Bit of rain here on the radar, just along the southeastern coast there, as we saw that little patch of cloud on the sat pick there. Touch out to the west there, but generally fairly clear over most of the UK. Certainly in our part of the country, remaining that for the rest of the day. Just looking at the Met Office prediction here, running that through quickly. Evidence of frontal activity out to the west, approaching by 7 o'clock this evening. It's well and truly hit the western coast of Ireland, but otherwise nothing to affect us today. The Odium TAF winds 310 degrees, 5 knots, nice light northwesterly wind, visibility greater than 10 kilometers, and potentially few clouds at 1,000 feet. Farnborough, they are 320 degrees, 8 knots, so similar. Visibility is once again greater than 10 and scattered at 3,000. At the moment, there is no cloud locally to us. Spot winds to the south, northeasterly, about 10 knots, and the north of us, which is more like what we were expecting, northwesterly at around 5, so very calm today. On the ground, northwesterly at the moment, and that's becoming slightly more westerly throughout the day. Very light, with speeds initially of about 5 to 6 knots, reducing throughout the day as it becomes round to the west. Temperature in the warmest part of the day looking to be about 4 degrees there, feeling probably a degree or two cooler, but certainly this morning starting off below freezing. Dew point as well, midday is about 1 degree down in our part of the country. At the moment, we've got minus 1.3 degrees, and we had a peak yesterday of 3 degrees, plus 3 degrees. So we can expect something probably similar today, feeling a bit warmer with the lack of wind. And that's the webcam on the south side, looking to the north, looking upwind, and you can see a little bit of sort of haze on the horizon, but absolutely no cloud in our area. SkySight agrees with that in terms of their cross-section, showing a little bit of cloud earlier in the morning, between 8 and 10, but there's nothing outside that we would recognise as to that. Blue for the rest of the day, nice slack winds, and that can be confirmed there with top meteor there, showing the approaching front out to the west and a little bit of upper cirrus coming in beforehand, but not before the sun has set. No times, it's nothing relevant to us today. So we'll move on to the glider bookings. So reasonably busy day, 3 K21s on booked instructional flying, a K21 on the casual list, and a K13 for trial lessons. At the moment, there's 1 on the casual list with 1 on the instructor, and there's plenty of single-seater availability. We have nothing to report today from 2XL, and a reminder that SPL rules are known for us. So in summary, we've got high pressure to the southwest, a light northwesterly wind and clear skies. Fairly cold temperatures throughout today. We'll be going on runway 27 today with interops, and that will be winching from the north of the runway. Just please be ready when the cable or tuck arrives. There's our airfield setup. As always, do not land or taxi across the disused runways shown in red. And there we have it with the winch point to the north of the centre line. Cables coming up there at the northern edge and aero towing from the south, tug circuits on the south landing, south of the main runway. That's all for me this morning. We'll see you out there shortly. It's a very nice day and keep it safe. Thank you very much.